Hey, good morning, everybody. Dave Cooper live. It's almost lunchtime, so hope you guys have your coffee this morning. Sorry, we're running a little behind today. We had hockey this morning. Unfortunately, we lost 4-1. But it's always a good lesson when you lose as well. So that's what I've been doing all morning. So I was going to go live this morning around 5:30 a.m., but life, family, and kids did not let that happen. So reimagining the role of the master builder, reimagining the design process to include disassembly and reuse, taking a few minutes every day to advance your ability to build it better. A look back, Chun Lee, founder and CVO of KREOD, the rise of the digital master builder, was on our show. Matthew Teague, providing the link between the architecture profession and Tata Steel. Steel, the journey to decarbonization and how building methods can help. And then on Friday, we had LaLiberte. I love it. Construction instruction, high performance educator and builder. Build better in minutes on Dave Cooper Live. Centuries old techniques powered by today's technology. And next week, we welcome fifth generation builder David Renggli, live from Switzerland. Panelized construction, advanced manufacturing, high performance. Nick Gomez, Principal Director of Modular Design and Construction AO. You're going to catch all of the action right on our YouTube channel. It's growing and it's growing fast, everybody. So make sure you are a subscriber. So coming up next week, don't miss it. Nick Gomez is going to be on, and David Renggli from Switzerland, one of the largest panelizers out there for sure. So I appreciate anybody and everybody who's out there tuning in today and listening to me do this almost lunchtime coffee with Dave. But, you know, hey, better late than never. Consistency is how we're going to move this industry forward. And I try and put that into my streams every week and be consistent on what we do. So, hey, what's happening, Greg Ugaldi? Another strong week for Dave Cooper. It was another strong week. I mean, amazing content, amazing people, amazing things happening as we get ready to travel the world again. I'm so excited about all the things we have coming up. I mean, a full month and a half in Europe. We got some events happening in Las Vegas, and we're going to be in Denver in a couple weeks, in Ohio next week, it looks like. Vietnam coming up. New Zealand on top of Vietnam coming up. Looks like we might be at BAL over in Munich. So there's all kinds of great things happening at the Dave Cooper Live side of the equation. So where to even begin? I think today what we're going to do is I'm kind of taking the chill. I got my McCafe coffee. That's what happens when you get up early and you run home. Can't say it's my favorite, but hey, when you're in a pinch, you got to do what you got to do. So that's where we're at today. All right. So why don't we do a couple flashbacks of some things that we were covering this week. So I have a couple clips that I have pulled out to help everybody kind of get an idea of what's happening or what they missed and what they can look forward to. So we had Matthew Teague, senior architect at Tata Steel. Tata Steel is one of the largest steel manufacturers in the world. That's right. And guess what? They are looking at how to decarbonize steel, and they are looking for you out there to work with. That's right. A steel manufacturer is looking to work with the builders in the field, the developers, the GCs, to come up with better ways of doing what they do. So this whole conversation was based on the journey to decarbonization and how building methods can help. So let me go into my share screen here. I'm going to pull this up, and that's where we're going, hopefully to start this journey, and hopefully we can get it right off the bat. I'm going to do a window screen because maybe that will make it a lot easier to put all these things in place for everybody. All right, let's give her our best here. All right, listen to this. Go down to the pub and do something else. So what do you guys think about that? There's a lot of truth to that, right? So here's another one. Let's put this part up, this clip, and play it for you. Yeah. So, I mean, there's the video on that. And then I have one more from that episode. There was a whole lot to unpack in this. So let's play this last one here. I almost have all these keyed buttons ready to go too. So almost there. I got this building. Can someone help me make it work? So there's a lot to unpack there, and I think these are all great conversations and good insight. But you have to watch Monday's expert interview to really dive in. And if you're out there and you're building with steel, modular, modern methods of construction, prefabricated panels, whatever the case may be, I would highly suggest watching this, and also reach out to Tata. They build globally. Their steel. They're looking for people to partner with to come up with better ways of building. So with that said, really appreciated Monday's show. And I know these are all super busy people. So having them on was super cool. But that's not all we had on. We also had on our Wednesday product spotlight show, we had Chun Li, founder and CVO of KREOD on the show with us. And we were talking about the rise of the digital master builder, the rise of the digital master builder. Here's a little inside peek of what you may have missed on that show. No audio. Is that what I'm hearing from? No audio, huh? Let me figure this out. Sorry, not sure what's going on there. Let me go to my settings, and sometimes you should be hearing the audio. Can you guys hear? Can you hear my music playing? Can you all hear that? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, no audio on the added screen. All right, well, that should not be the case. Let me see what's going on. Well, we'll figure this out. It's always something trying to play with these videos and audio settings, but I'm not so sure why you're not hearing the audio. It should be coming through loud and clear. Let me go back in here and look at one other thing, and we can hopefully get this corrected. Maybe, possibly corrected. Well, while I am doing this, you guys can all just tell me, where are you tuning in from today? And I'm going to reshare these pages and see if it comes through then. See, it says you should be able to hear the audio. So let me give this another whirl on a couple things. I'm going to turn up some dials here to see if something's not clicking through, and then we'll give it another whirl. Sustainable building. Let me know if you can hear that. Does not have to be built again. Yeah. So walk us through what this journey looked like for Tata and where you at on that journey at the moment.
Well, as you said, that's like an integral question. It's one of the first questions you ask as an architect. Really, is do you need?
Is that working?
Do we need to build it? There's one of my favorite sort of characters who I met a few times is a guy called Cedric Price. He used to actually get into trouble quite a lot with his clients because the first question would be, well, you don't really need a building. let's go down the pub and do something else. It's that sort of that was. Admittedly, Cedric had a private income, so he didn't actually need to work probably, but that was he was right. All we do as steel manufacturers, we are getting more and more involved now in questions like, if you're dismantling a building, how do you dismantle it so that you can reuse it in a more sensible way? And that means, in many respects, that things like DFMA, we would probably add a D after that, so it's designed for manufacture, assembly, and disassembly. You can take it apart, and because DFMA and platforms use standardized approaches to different sorts of buildings, so one platform can do many typologies. Then we can start to look at can that school become a hospital in 20 years' time when it's no longer needed, or can we continually add to a building in the same way so that we don't have to redesign? Every particular building is not a prototype.
Yeah, so that was part of the journey with Tata and that conversation. Then here's another clip I'll play for you. What is going on today? Well, I'm going to have to do these one at a time. Sorry, folks. Not sure why that's not sharing the way it's supposed to share, but that's all right. We're going to fix it. And how about it? Chrome tab window.
Sensible way, and that means, in many respects, that things like DFMA, you are getting more and more involved now in questions like, if you're dismantling a building, how do you dismantle it so that you can reuse it in a more sensible way? And that means, in many respects, that things like DFMA, we would probably add a D after that, so it's designed for manufacture, assembly, and disassembly. You can take it.
So, well, this is doing a whole lot of reruns on me, so we'll have to repost this videos for everybody out there. But let me say hi to a couple people there. We got Gary Fleischer in the audience. How you doing, Gary? As you can see, running a little behind today. Peter is telling me my audio stinks. There's no audio, in other words. Good morning, Dave and Jen. French press takeout coffee, delicious. I wish it was French press today, man. It's last resort stuff sometimes. You got to do what you got to do. Gilbert Meyer, beginning of 2023, we will show our first 2 prototype models. That's awesome. Where, Gilbert? Where? Gilbert here and the Vigo guy. Yep, good to see you. We already said hi to Greg. I know, Banu Dadlani, thank you so much for telling me that I was having audio issues there this morning. I appreciate that as well. And has a developer used the tool of the digital builder, or is it still not yet done? Phase. I'm looking forward to this tool in the age of robotics and prefabricated panels and fittings. Thank you. Well, you can go through, we talked a little bit about who's going to be using this, and they are doing some prototypes and working with builders. Has it been done end to end yet? I don't know, but I'd be willing to bet if you reached out, you would to KREOD. I'm sure they'd be able to help answer that for you flat out, no problem. So that's what I would do there. Gilbert, tell us when you're actually where you're showing those prototype models. When can we see them? I want to see them. Show them to us. All right. So we had some audio issues. I will fix that, and I will do a separate video, and I will post that so everybody has a really clean update of what happened this past week. Not so sure why this all this fancy stuff that I'm putting together isn't working, but I started playing with this new Stream Deck thingamajigger here, and I think I messed something up. So as we keep working and trying to get a studio set up, they're going to have some of these trial and error things, and I try and do them on Saturdays for obvious reasons. I don't want this to happen when we have a guest, but what else is there? What else is there? What am I missing? What do you guys want to know? If you have any questions, now's the time to do it. I'm going to hang out here just for a few moments. But then we're going to get on. It is, I don't know if it is for the rest of you. We will show them in Honduras first. Got it. Gilbert said showing in Honduras first. So I don't know about the rest of you, but in this house, it's homecoming weekend. So we had homecoming football last night. We got homecoming game today. Our homecoming party or the homecoming event at the high school today, and the girls had hockey this morning, and then we got 2 or 3 games tomorrow as well. So we're pretty much flat out and moving fast, everything we're doing. So all right, well, this was a knock of a show. I apologize. We will fix that for the future and keep moving forward. But outside of the knock of the show, it is Saturday, so I hope everybody has an awesome Saturday, and I hope you completely enjoy your family, enjoy the weekend, and if you're somewhere in the cold, hopefully it's not snowing on yet, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate everybody tuning in late this morning, a little afternoon brunch with Dave, maybe we should call that. We'll catch you all on the flip side, right? We'll see you. Bye now.